What are your thoughts on those deals?
Well, it used to be let's get the bridge deal done and then you get another crack at it. But why, I guess you want, I know the Matthews thing and how they played it out with Matthews, and now he gets another crack at it. I understand all that. But the difference for me is the money they're paying them. How do you not take it when they give you $9 million a year and $8 million a year when you've barely played in the league? I mean, I don't know how you turn that down, Boney. I just don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess you got to get the money when you can get the money. You don't know what's coming next.
Yeah, if they're coming through like they were in the old days, even when Matthews was going there, I would take a shorter deal, a bridge deal, and then hit your big home run. But now they give the top dollars right out of the chute.
So
they're scared to
Anaheim.
of losing guys.
Anaheim's an interesting scenario here with Jackson Lacombe, who was 6 years ago the 39th pick overall, and now he's making $9 million a year. If by chance Pat Verbeek's wrong here, is this like a fork in the road for some general managers? Can Pat Verbeek still do well as a general manager if he's completely wrong on this guy?
First of all, I don't think he's going to be wrong.
Okay.
I think he's going to be a really, really good, important player for that team. He might be wrong this year on him, but I think in the long run he's not going to be wrong on him. That's my opinion.
Hedging's good now. It's a good gamble to hedge on what you think is your quality nuclei kind of guy.
I think when you figure out who your core guys are and you get them locked up. Like how many teams are going to be held up and held up and held up by these guys at 7 years pro? They're buying some unrestricted time. I don't think it's a bad thing right now, and the cap's going to go through the roof. I want to know with all these teams worth $1 billion, like seriously, $1 billion. Winnipeg, I love the franchise. I hear they're up against it big time right now. I hear that.
What do you mean?
Well,
financial. I mean,
when did Gary go out there and talk to the corporate world in Winnipeg and say, you guys got to get behind this team?
Mm-hmm.
Was that last year or the year before?
And I think it's still there. And $1.3 billion, like, I don't look when the salary cap given 17 teams were losing money. Amongst the 17 teams, the league was losing $275 million at that point before the cap, and they ran Bob Goodenow out. The players, the group of whatever, the group that all became presidents and GMs ran them out, and some agents, and they've got their cap now, and it's going through the roof. So these kids are going to get paid. The money's there. I'd like to know what the bottom lines are. I'd love to know what the bottom line is. I'd love to know what these $1 billion franchises are cash flowing. I'd love to know that.
But it's two different things, right? Like the values are not they're just based on how badly somebody wants a team.
So it's just Bitcoin? It's just like an arbitrary, we've decided they make no money. There's no pressure to make any money, Kip?
I think it's a little bit like Bitcoin, yeah. I think
It's just like, that sounds cool to own. They tell me you can spend it.
I mean, what does not making money each year mean? Here's what it means. It means the main owner has to phone the minority guys and say, we lost $30 million last year, and we need you to ante up and put some money in. And you know what the minority guys say? You're joking.
Mm-hmm.
You're joking. We have to dig in our pockets and put more cash in after what we had to put in to buy this franchise, and they're not happy.
But they still have to do it.
What?
You have to do it. Or else you may lose your ability to be a minority owner.
Well, what happens is if you don't pay your share, you get knocked down, and that's what lots of guys do. Instead of being a 12% owner, I'll drop down to a 7% owner. You know, so that there's options like that, but nobody wants to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody likes cash calls either, guys, and that's what losing,
Mac,
cash flow means.
the one thing I do hear is that some GMs and even some owners are not happy that the league projected 3 years ahead on the salary cap because it's cost them big time money. Like there's no
100%.
way Kirill gets $17 million without not knowing the third year from now.
Right. And I said it last week to you guys. Guys, when are teams going to say, I'm sorry, my salary cap is $95 million? That's all we can afford to pay. Like, what's Nashville thinking right now? What are Ottawa thinking right now? What are Winnipeg thinking? What are these teams thinking that have to battle, to put people in their building? Columbus. I mean, how do they go to $104 million salary cap? Your fans get ticked off if you don't go to the cap. But, I mean, you've got to run it like a business. And if you're not making cash flow, I don't know how you spend $104 million on players. I don't know. What are you going to, instead of giving the scouts the $70 a day meal money, knock them down to, that'll be the next thing will happen. They'll knock the scouts down where they have to bring sandwiches on the road. Jesus, man.
Next week, we need you to come on with a patch, Bet365, a patch on your shirt next week. That's how the league's going to make up money. More patches, more stickers on helmets. Like they're gonna have to find different ways to create revenue.
If I'm gonna watch the Leafs play like that last night, they better take the milk one off and put a booze sticker on because I can't watch that if that's milk. They played like a lot of them played like they were bags of milk. So put a booze sticker on there. Put a bourbon or something on there, and it might make me feel a little better.
Oh, God. I don't know where to go from there.
I don't either.
Anyway.
I think we're good.
I played golf today. I was worried I was going to miss the show. I phoned Sammy, an emergency call to Sammy about missing, not being finished in time, but we scrambled and we got through it.
How'd
And
you hit it?
I broke my damn sand wedge today.
Over your knee?
Well, after the third time of trying to get out of the trap, I finally threw it out of the trap, and then I threw my sand trap, and it hit a damn washer thing and snapped in two. So, I mean, I was so mad about the way the Leafs played last night, I couldn't focus on my golf game.
All
so
right.
much for the sand wedge.
No.
I know, Jill. Just a minute. I know, Jill. I'm an idiot. I apologize. Anyway.
Listen, you're rounding up it. We've had you already on twice. The season hasn't even started, and you've had a good training camp. Okay.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
I'm the Stolars of this show.
But you're
We
the,
need you, pal.
you're
We
the only
need
one
you.
that showed up for this segment.
No, you guys been good.
All right. Mac, thanks for doing this as always, my friend.
Hey, guys, thanks a lot for having me.
Yes.
Thank
Doug
you very
McLean,
much,
everybody.
Mac. Appreciate it.
Former NHL president, GM, head coach. And I don't know what else he's doing. I think he's writing another book,
I've got
which is just horrible for us.
Well, honestly, I've got an extra wedge I should get out to Doug sometime.
Yeah.
You ready? You know? Doug a righty or a lefty?
Strikes me as a lefty.
I think he's writing.
Is he?
Yeah.
Send him
He's
a note.
definitely listening, so.
All right, Doug, I got a wedge for you, pal.
Oh, he did hung up. Okay.
Waiver wire.
Yeah. A little
I
surprising.
mean, we got a lot of names on there.
Only one I knew. There are a lot of not exciting names. I can read them to you if you want.
Well, just give me names familiar with.
Well, David Kampf got waived.
Okay. Any other significant names off any Canadian teams?